Good evening. Welcome to the Highliner Activities Center and tonight's high school boys basketball game. Valley City getting ready to take on the Central Cass Squirrels here at the Hack on the Highliner Activity Network. And a pleasant good evening to you. Paul McDonald with you here high atop the Hack as we get ready for Highliner Hoops against Central Cass. And tonight's Highliner basketball brought to you by Pucklich and by Ground to Air Tree Service in Valley City. We appreciate you joining us on this Friday night. Valley City coming in with a record of 7 up and 5 down, a 2-1 record. And their last time out, they were winners at Lisbon here on Tuesday, their last time out for Valley City. As far as the Central Cass Squirrels coming in 4-9 on the season, they are 2-4 in Region 1 play, and they are actually right behind Valley City in Region 1. Again, last time out for the Highliners, 65-47 winners over Lisbon. That snapped a 3-game losing streak as the Highliners had that tough stretch that they had dropped after they picked up a couple of wins over Rugby and Oak Grove. Then they lost to Killdeer, Beulah, and Wahpeton, and all by wide margins, but then bounced back with the victory at Lisbon. Tonight starts a little 2-game mini homestand. They've got Central Cass tonight. Then they host the number 1 team in the state, Kindred, coming up here on Tuesday of next week. And then they hit back the road next Thursday against Northern Cass. That'll be actually a girls and boys doubleheader. That'll be at Northern Cass, and they're back here on the 17th against Lisbon. And then they'll have 4 out of their last 5 games will be on the road. A tough stretch to wrap up the regular season at Central Cass, home against Oak Grove, then at Hillsboro, at Wahpeton, and at Kindred to wrap up the regular season. But tonight, taking on the Squirrels, again, just the 4th region game for Valley City. And talking with Coach Jim McDaniel during our coach's corner yesterday, said, yeah, we're a little bit behind the 8 ball after that strange start. And I thought that we were the only ones, we being the Highliners, are the only team that were that far behind as far as games. But really, Northern Cass, they too have only played 3 region games, but everybody else has played 5, 6, or 7 region games, are either halfway or over halfway through their region schedule. Well, these two teams played twice last season, and the Highliners won 2 out of the 3 games. They met here at the Hack, and that game was won by Central Cass 55-52. In that game, Carver Peterson had a double-double, leading the way with 15 points and 10 rebounds. Well, then the Highliners went to Castleton to take on the Squirrels and came up with a big win on the road against Castleton, 59-42. And in that game, Bryson Heck had probably one of his better games last year as a junior. He knocked down 20 points, had 9 rebounds, and had 3 assists in that game last year. Well, then the two teams met at the Shield Center at the Sanford Health Athletic Complex on the campus of NDSU in the Region 1 third place game. Again, that was a big game. The winner of that game would then go to the state qualifying game to try to get into the state tournament. And Valley City won that one 68-53. And, of course, as you well know, went on and won up in or at the Shack in that state qualifying game when they beat Thompson to move on to the state tournament. But in that third-place game last year here against the Squirrels, the Highlanders were led again by Carson Eggert, who had a huge game, 26 points and 12 rebounds in that one. So, of course, those names are gone except for Bryson Heck and Jack Dieterle. They're the only 2 that played against Central Cass in any of the games last year that are back this year. Dieterle in that third-place game only scored 1 point, and that was a free throw in the 4th quarter, but did come down with 8 rebounds. So a big one tonight for Valley City. Love to pick up another W and keep on that track, as right now they trail Northern Cass, or tied with Northern Cass for 3rd place in the region. And again, they've got Northern Cass coming up next Thursday on the road, and so that will be a doubleheader with the girls. That'll be a big game next week, but a lot yet to be played tonight with Central Cass and the Kindred game on Tuesday. We've got starting lineups coming up. We've got that opening tip and the anthem. It's the Highliners and the Squirrels live here from the Hack tonight on the Highliner Activity Network. Again, being brought to you by Ground to Sky Tree Service and by Pucklich of Valley City. Back with more on the Highliner Activity Network. Well, the game's going on tonight in Region 1 boys basketball. Kindred, they are hosting Oak Grove tonight. But the marquee matchup has to be Northern Cass on the road at Wahpeton. That should be a dandy. Right now, Wahpeton at 5-2, second place in the region, 8-6 overall. Northern Cass 2-1 in region games and 10-4 overall. So that will be a big one tonight. Lisbon, they're stepping out of region play and out of Class A play as they are hosting Lemoore Litchfield Marion tonight down in Lisbon. And one other game, Beulah, they are taking on Dunseith. And Hazen is hosting Stanley. Velva, they are hosting Nedros in other games in Class Single A. Thompson, they are at home tonight, but they're taking on a team out of Minnesota. Fertile Belt Trammy is who they're taking on here tonight. We've got our starting lineups coming up here and our national anthem, our public address announcer, Matt Nielsen. And we'll head her down to the floor and tonight's anthem and starting lineups.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Highlander Activity Center for this Region 1 matchup between the visiting Central Cass Squirrels and your Valley City Highlanders. Valley City High School encourages and promotes good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation this evening by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. At this time, I would ask that you please rise, remove your hats, and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem. For your starting lineup for the Central Cass Squirrels. At forward for the Squirrels, number 0, Brody Wunk. At guard for the Squirrels, number 1, Cash Lorenz. At guard for the Squirrels, number 2, Andrew Ziemer. At guard for the Squirrels, number 3, Keegan Peterson. And at forward for the Squirrels, number 4, Easton Holland. The head coach for Central Cass is Matt Norman. They are assisted by Jordan Haslow, Brett Nelson, and Dalton Bartholomew. And now, for your starting lineup for the Valley City Highlanders. At guard, number 1, Mikey Maxson. At guard for the Highlanders, number 5, Bryson Hack. At guard, number 12, Finn Doctor. At forward, senior number 34, Tegan Zahn. And in the middle, number 42, Jack Ely.
There's starting lineup tonight again for the Central Cass Squirrels. They'll have Brody Runk. He is the lone senior on this roster. 6'5", Cash Lorenz, a 5'10" sophomore. Andrew Ziemer, the 6-foot freshman. And Keegan Peterson, the 6'1" junior, along with Easton Holland, the 6'4" sophomore. The starting lineup for Coach Matt Norman and the Squirrels of Central Cass, 4-9 on the season and 2-4 in Region 1. Mike and Matson, the 6'1 junior. Bryson Heck, the 6'4 senior. Finn Doctor, the 6-foot sophomore. Tegan Zahn, the 6-foot senior. And Jack Dieterle, the 6'7 junior, the starting lineup for Coach Jim McDaniel. And the Highliners are officials tonight: Kirk Olson, Ron Nudell, and Mark Gumbrud. And the Highliners win the tip, and they'll have it first, going here from right to left, top of the key. Heck, dribble drive, right of the lane, stop, double team there. Bounces it off to Matson. Matson to the free throw line, 15-footer, misfires, but he'll get 2 free throws. Mike and Coffin coming off a big night against Lisbon, 7 threes, 30 points. Heck had 17 that night. Dieterle with 10 in their victory over the Broncos. Foul there on Cash Lorenz, his first team. That's in at the line. Misfires on the first. Second free throw for the junior. On the way, good. 1 out of 2 for Mikan. And the Highliners with a 1-0 lead, 14 seconds in. Into the front court. Here's Holland. Top of the key, dribble drive. Peterson in the lane. Shot rolls and goes for Keegan Peterson. 2-1 Squirrels. Half minute gone, first quarter. Here's Heck. Dribble drive all the way down off the free throw line. Bounce pass, baseline, rolls and goes for Mike and Matson. The Highliners with the lead right back. 3-2 Valley City. Three-pointer, left wing, swish. Easton Holland knocking down the triple. Well, back and forth we go. 3 buckets and 3 lead changes here, and not quite a minute old in the first quarter. 5-3 Central Cass. Doctor on the wing. Zahn right side. Back up top to Heck. He'll take the long 3 from there. Rattles out. Nope. Rebound taken down by Peterson. And here come the Squirrels. Back to the way. Zemer. Top of the key to Runk. He'll give it off to Lorenz. Lorenz back here to the near side to Runk. Step back past the arc. Now driving it against Dieterle. Off balance shot goes. Oh, he just threw that up willy-nilly. Got it to roll in. And Jack Dieterle is going to pick up the personal foul. His first team foul. And so the line will be Brody Runk with a 3-point play opportunity. I believe they did count it. They did. Should be 7. Free throw, no. Should be 7-3. Need to add 1 more to the scoreboard. There we go. Second free throw again did not go. Heck clears off the board. Now up ahead into the front court is Doctor. Down low, Dieterle. Off block there. Off there, Holland block. They went up at the same time, and Easton with the block. It goes out of bounds. It will stay Highlander ball. Inbounds on the baseline. Heck will trigger it in for Valley City. Bounce pass cutting through. Doctor, layup good. Finn Doctor cutting through the lane. Gets the pass there from Heck. And the Highlanders back within 2. It's 7-5. 6:20 remaining. Driving through the lane. Shot no, but a foul again on Dieterle. Zemer's now going to get a couple of free throws. And Jack quickly in foul trouble with 2 fouls here in the first minute 40. And again, with Jack Samuelson still on the shelf for another, hopefully, only 2 more weeks. They are thin at the post position. Andrew Sikora to the scorer's table will check in. But first, Andrew Zemer at the line. Free throw? No. Back iron, too hard, another one to go. Dieterle now will sit down, and Sikora will check in for Valley City. Zemer, the freshman, 6 foot. A young squad. 6 freshmen on this team, on the roster, varsity roster. Second free throw is good by Zemer. And the lead at 3 at 8-5. 6:15 to go first quarter. Heck down, bounce pass, Sikora, layup, good, count it, fouled, he'll go to the line. There's Andrew Heck with a nice bounce pass, found the Sikora cutting through the back baseline, gets the bucket and a chance at the old-fashioned 3-point play to try to tie things up here. Foul called against Holland, his second team. Now the lefty Sikora. Benson sends, too hard. Rebound into the corner, controlled by Peterson. Squirrels up by 1, back the other way into the front court. Bounce pass here near side to Lorenz. He'll take the 3. That's off the mark, but an offensive foul going to be called on Andrew Zemer. That'll be his third team foul. That was right at the point where Lorenz got the ball, was about ready to shoot the three, and foul called, offensive foul. So we are back the other way with the Highlanders. A chance to take the lead. Heck across the timeline. To Doctor to Sikora. Bounce pass up top. Matson. Left of the lane, driving in. Shot blocked there by Zemer. Rebound Holland. Here come the Squirrels in transition. 5-on-4. Backdoor pass knocked away by Heck and out of bounds. It will stay with Valley City. Or stay with the Central Cass, pardon me. Squirrels with the inbounds. In the corner. They lead by 1. Inbounds, Zemer. Brings it into Runk. To the free throw line. Just off the left elbow. Goes down low. Peterson. Shot off the glass for 2 by Easton Holland. Check that. He's got 5. 10-7. Valley City trailing by 3. Sikora. Free throw line extended right side. Gives it off to Doctor in front of the Central Cass bench. Gives it back to Sikora. Cutting through Matson. Mid-range jumper right side. Good. Mike and Matson now with 5. A little mid-range Johnny that makes it a 10-9 advantage for Central Cass as we approach 5 minutes remaining. Dribble drive going in is Holland, and an offensive foul on Easton Holland. That'll be his second. 14th foul. So big man for Central Cass now in foul trouble. That's going to bring Lucas Christensen, the 6'3 sophomore, off the bench for Coach Norman. 10-9 Valley City, exactly 5 minutes to go. They trail by 1 here in the first quarter. Doctor all the way down to the free throw line. Baseline pass to Zahn. He'll take the baseline jumper. Overshoots everything. Rebound backside. Christensen controls for Central Cass. Squirrels back to the way, leading by 1. Into the front court comes Zemer. Far side. Runk back to the wing. Lorenz right of the lane. Backdoor pass stolen there by Sikora. Gets it off to Matson. Mikan gets it ahead to Heck. Heck into the front court quickly for the Highlanders. Far side, Zahn back to Heck. Dribble drive, step back. Hands it off to Doctor. Doctor right of the lane. Little Euro step, kicks it onto the wing. Sikora. Down low, Doctor. Left corner for 3. Off the rim, high rebound. Grabbed there by Zahn. Gets it off to Doctor. He'll drive through the lane. Lost the handle out of bounds. It will be off of Doctor, and it will go over to Central Cass. In for the Squirrels will be Jackson Howell. Will check in. Another one of those freshmen. As I mentioned, they have 6 on the roster. 6 freshmen, 3 sophomore, a couple of juniors, and just 1 senior. Behind the back, Lorenz. Triple teamed, right of the lane. On the floor, jump ball, possession to the Squirrels. Central Cass will trigger the inbounds on the baseline, leading by 1. Runk will trigger it in. Bounces it here near side. Back to Runk. Crossover, onto the wing. Haug to the free throw line. Just off the elbow to Lorenz. Lorenz, skip pass far side Runk. Driving through the lane. Layup is off the mark. Rolls out. Rebound is grabbed in the lane there by Howe. Kicks it back onto the wing. Dribble drive. Peterson cut off of the baseline. Goes inside. Christensen kicks it top of the key. Howe for 3 off the mark. And Sikora, nice job blocking out. Hustles after it, but it went off of Andrew. And they're going to say that it is going to be, well, they do say it went off Central Cass, so it'll be Highlander ball. 3:28 to go in the quarter. 10-9, Valley City down by 1. That'll bring Doctor. Will bring the ball up the floor, going from right to left. Zahn cutting through is Heck. Had the ball stripped by Runk. Now Lorenz, far side. Cash, crossover dribble, left wing. To the line, to the lane. The floater, good by Cash Lorenz for his first 2. The lead at 3 at 12-9. Biggest lead has been 4 at 7-3 for the Squirrels. Doctor just off the left elbow. How to Zahn. Teardrop by Matson. Nope, but Mikan will go to the line. Foul called on Jackson Haug, his first, team's 5th. So going to the free throw line to shoot 2 will be Mikan Matson. 5 points, 1 of 2 from the line. And they got a brand new net on that end of the floor, just put on by Jordan Heck about an hour before tip-off. And the nylon is graceful to Matson, who knocks down a couple of charity tosses. Back to a 1-point game. 12-11. Highliners down 1. Haug to Lorenz. Crossover dribble, right hand, right of the lane. Into the lane. Haug gives it back to Lorenz, so that was Runk. And Lorenz jumper hit the side of the backboard. And I think that was Doctor that had him change the shot. So the ball goes back over to Valley City as Andrew Zemer checks back in for the Squirrels. 2 minutes, 43 seconds remaining here. We're in the first quarter, 12-11. Highlanders another opportunity to take the lead. Doctor all the way down. Right wing, into the corner. Baseline jumper, Zahn for 2. There's Teagan. That's his money shot. He likes that baseline jumper and knocks that one down. Zahn with his first 2. And the Highliners with the lead at 13-12. In the lane, little fade away, rolls off, doesn't go. Christensen clears the board, and his outlet is kicked. It will stay with Central Cass. 2 minutes, 16 seconds left to go here. We're in quarter number 1. Valley City up 13-12. Again, when these two teams played here in Valley City last year, early in the season, it was a 3-point win for Central Cass. It was a game that was close from pretty much beginning to end. Spin move in the lane. Runk, a little contact. Shot doesn't go. Rebound grab by Heck. That's his second. Bryson into the front court. To the free throw line. In the lane. Lost the handle, gets it back, and they're going to call a double dribble. Yep, but he said that Bryson, now we had a conversation. I just had a conversation with Mr. Nielsen, Matt Nielsen, who kind of enlightened me on the double dribble. And so I might have to ask him about that one because it didn't look like the ball came out of his hand, but I'll have to ask Matt why that was a double dribble. I'm learning as I go. Baseline, dribble drive, left-hand layup, good by Zemer. He's got 3. That is lead change number 4 here in the first quarter. 14-13. Squirrels by 1. Minute 35 remaining. Here's Matson. Dribble drive baseline and a foul called. A hand check there on the Squirrels. That might be on Brody Runk. Nope. It'll be on 10. Number 11. Jackson Haug will pick up his second. So Matson back to the free throw line. He's 3 for 4. 7 points. Make it 3 for 5. Still 7 points. Ben Nelson, 6-foot freshman forward, will check in here for the Squirrels. They have 2 players on the bench in Holland and Haug with 2 fouls. Highlanders with Dieterle sitting down with 2. Another free throw here by Matson. That one is good. Mikan with 8. We have our first tie, believe it or not. 14-14. 5 lead changes, but that's the first tie. Runk to the free throw line. In the lane. Goes up. No. Foul called. That'll send Brody Runk to the line to shoot 2. That'll be on Sikora. His first, 3rd team foul. So Brody Runk, the lone senior, at the line shooting 2. He is 0 for 1 at the line with 2 points. And now 0 for 2 at the line. Another free throw. And Runk gets 1 out of 2. He has 3 points. The lead at 1, 15-14 for Central Cass. 1:15 remaining, first quarter. Doctor up top to Sikora. Sikora picks up the dribble. Sikora needing some help. Ball knocked away. Start the dribble. Back off to Heck. Heck driving in, left of the lane. Ball knocked out of his hands, but a foul going to be called on the Squirrels. And that's going to be called against Nelson. Benjamin will pick up his first. And we'll send Bryson Heck to the line. He's still looking for those first points. And they played in Central Cass last year. Bryson had 20 points, 8 rebounds. One of his best games of the year last year. Gets the free throw. 15-15. Trying to give us our 5th lead change. Nope, we're still tied. That is our second tie, 15-15. Christensen controls his 3rd rebound. Squirrels back to the way. Final minute, first quarter. Lorenz here in the near wing. Dribble drive. Into the corner. Runk, three-pointer, right side, off the mark. Hits the back iron. Lorenz controls the rebound for Central Cass. Long three, top of the key for Cash Lorenz. He's got 5. And could you say Cash Lorenz is money with that? Oh, boy. Send your cards and letters to the Highlander Activity Network. Dribble drive, Doctor, layup, good. Then Doctor shimmy and shakes and lays it off the glass for 2. He's got 4. 18-17. Shot clock off. 17 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Highliners down 1. Zemer. Right hand dribble. He'll hand it off to Lorenz. Lorenz crossover. Dribble drive. 6 seconds to go. Baseline floater good by Cash Lorenz. He's got 7. Inbound stolen in the corner 3. It would not have counted. Well, they're going to say it would have counted had it gone, and it did not. So your score at the end of the first quarter, it's an entertaining one thus far. Central Cass 20, Valley City 17. We're back with our second quarter. Again, tonight's coverage of Highliner Hoops here from the Hack, brought to you on the Highlander Activity Network by Ground to Air Tree Service and Pucklich. As we come out of the break, we start the second quarter. Highliners down 3. Matson, top of the key, Doctor. Dieterle, short jumper off the glass, no. Rebound, Runk controls for the Squirrels. Here's Cash. Dribble drive, baseline, cutoff. Onto the wing, Peterson. Down low, and that one rolled off the hands of Aiden Wunderlich, who just checked into the quarter break. Turnover, back to the Highliners, into the front court. Doctor, far side. They go down low. Dieterle, Sikora. Now to Doctor. Back to Matson. Left wing. Down low, Dieterle. Double team. Works his way down. Goes up strong. Shot blocked there by Wunderlich. And he'll pick up his first personal, first team foul. And Jack will go to the line to shoot 2. 10-point effort. And 10 rebounds for Dieterle in the victory over the Broncos here on Tuesday. Free throw up and off. That's something that has not been a strength for Jack this year, shooting those free throws. The big fella. Benson sends number 2. Off the back iron. Nope. Rebound. Heck had it. Knocked away. And they say went off of Bryson and out of bounds. So the ball will go over to Central Cass. They lead by 3. Their biggest lead has been 4 at 7-3. 45 seconds gone here in the second quarter. Into the front court comes Zemer. Hands it off to Peterson. Near side, Runk. He wanted to go cross court, did. To Lorenz. Lorenz to the free throw line. In the lane. Gets it back up top of the key to Zemer. Dribbling right of the lane. Back to Lorenz. Lorenz left-hand dribble up top. Goes to the right hand. Driving in. Little teardrop off the rim. Gets his own rebound. Back up and good. Put back there by Cash Lorenz. He's got 9. Biggest lead of the game for the Squirrels at 5. 22-17. Here's Heck driving the lane for 2. Bryson Heck. His first field goal. He's got 3. 22-19. Lorenz, far corner, Peterson. Dribble drive, baseline, and a foul called on Sikora. That's going to be number 2 on Andrew. first of the quarter. Well, now they say, yeah, that is his second. First team. That'll bring Zahn in. Sikora will sit down. Well, when the Highlander JV game canceled tonight due to sickness, and you look at the bench, only 3 guys that play on the JV, not including Sikora, are dressed tonight. Shot doesn't go there by Hauk. Rebound grab by Matson on the run. Mikan on the far wing. Pass inside. Dieterle turns around, and they're going to call a foul before the shot. Underneath, Wunderlich, the 6'3 junior, I believe, is going to NDSU to play football, if memory serves. That is number 2 on Wunderlich. Second team foul. Inbounds on the wing. Into the corner. Heck for 3 off the back rim. A rebound grabbed by Holland, his second. Easton will get it off to Lorenz. Here come the Squirrels, leading by 3 with 5:55 to go in this second quarter. Here's a steal by Heck. He's going all the way in, wanted to dunk it, and it goes in. He didn't get the dunk. The ball went up and dropped down and got it to fall through. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. He's got 5, 22-21. Highlanders down 1. Here's Wunderlich backing it against Dieterle. Kicks it up top of the key. There's Holland. Holland has the ball stripped by Doctor. Doctor starting in. Finn, layup. Good. Rolls it with a little spin. He's got 6. That had a little spin on it. Timeout, Coach Norman and Central Cass. 5:25 to go here in the second quarter. It is a 30-second timeout, and the Highliners have gone on a 6-0 run and take the lead back 23-22. It is our 6th lead change here in the first half. 23-22, Highliners by 1. Back-to-back steals and layups. First by Bryson Heck, and then by Finn Doctor. And that layup, yeah, a little bit of English on that one, and it rolled it in. 23-22. Highliners by 1. Again, there are a few other games in Region 1 going on tonight. Those games get going, we'll let you know. One game right now in Class A. Beulah leading Dunseith 30-16 in other Class A action. Here to the near side, Runk. He'll go up top of the key. Long 3 by Lorenz. Front rim, glass, rebound, Heck, number 3. And Bryson will bring it up the floor for Valley City. They lead by 1. Dieterle. Far side, Matson. On the wing, top of the key. Nice pass. Dieterle, layup good. Beautiful pass by Matson. And Dieterle with the easy bucket. Highlanders with their biggest lead at 3. 25-22. 4:48 remaining second quarter. Highlanders right now on an 8-0 run. Here's Lorenz into the lane. Teardrop Runk, good. That'll slow things down a little bit. He's got 5. 25-24 Valley City. Doctor, watched by Lorenz as he comes across the half-court line. Here to the near side. Lost the dribble. Regains it. Up top, Heck. Loose ball into the backcourt, but it was knocked away by Peterson. Heck sees a seam. Driving in. Layup good. Bryson saw a little bit of a seam. He's got 6 in the quarter. 27-24. Highliners lead is at 3. Into the lane. Backing his way in. Is Holland for 2. He's got 7. 27-26. Up and down pace here in this one. Far corner, Zahn cutting through. Dieterle, layup, good. He cut through the lane. Zahn got him the ball. Dieterle's got 4. And we go back and forth. 29-26. Highlanders lead is at 3. Down low, Holland lost the handle, is knocked away off the double team. It will stay with the Squirrels. That's going to bring Andrew Zemer back in the lineup. Cash Lorenz will sit down. 3:44 to go here in the first half. Second quarter, 29-26. Inbounds onto the wing. Howe against Matson, and a foul called on Mikan. He'll pick up his first, second team foul. Inbounds as Doctor will come out. Sikora comes back in. Baseline inbounds. Runk to Howe. Gets the pick. Now up top. Holland, three-pointer, going to be short. Air ball. Runk grabs the ball. Shot no. Rebound there. Grabbed by Matson, and then he is fouled as he was coming out with it. Foul going to be called there on Jackson Haug. That is his third team foul. And he is going to head to the bench, and Christensen, Lucas will come back in. Inbounds on the far side is Matson. Mikan will bring it up the floor. Highliners by 3. On the wing to Heck. Backs up. Bryson into the corner. Zahn lobbing it down low. Dieterle. Catch, release, good. Jack's got 6. Second assist there for Tegan Zahn, and the Highliners with their biggest lead at 5, 31-26. And Coach Norman wants to take another timeout with 3:07 to go here in this first half. Valley City, they are leading 31-26. Again, tonight's coverage of Highliner boys basketball brought to you by Ground to Air Tree Service and Pucklich of Valley City. Highliners leading by 5 as we hit the closing in on the 3-minute mark here in the second quarter. Finn Doctor is going to check back into the lineup after this timeout for Valley City. Highliners by 5 right now. Valley City sitting on a 14-4 run to take this 5-point lead after the Squirrels hit their biggest lead at 22-17. Across the timeline comes Zemer. Right wing. Step back to Holland. 3-pointer, right wing, good. Easton Holland, 5 in each quarter. He's got 10 for the game, 31-29. Matson gives it up top to Dieterle, to Doctor. Back to Dieterle. Over to Matson. Right wing, pass the arc. Dribble drive to the free throw line. Fadeaway 16-footer. Rattles around and through. Mike and Matson in double figures with 10. First Highliner to get there. 33-29, Valley City. 2:28 to go, second quarter. Holland dribbling against Heck. Goes up strong. Reverse layup. Good. Easton Holland, 7 in the quarter. He's now got 12. 33-31. Doctor brings it across the timeline, hands it off to Zahn, gives it to Heck. Heck back to Doctor. Doctor off the elbow, back up top to Zahn, to Dieterle, backs his way in, foul called on Runk. Well, he sees the one that rolled his eyes, so we'll see if it is on Brody. It is. That's number 1 on Brody. 4th team foul. Sikora in, Dieterle will sit down, and Finn Doctor will trigger the inbounds. Doctor brings it in. Sikora to Matson, left wing. Back to Doctor. Inside the arc. Gets it up top to Zahn. Here's a 3 for Heck. Good. Bryson Heck knocks down the triple. And Bryson, after 1 point in the first quarter, 9 in the second. Highliners their biggest lead. Here's that. Lorenz says, I can do that too. Knocks down the 3 ball. 36-34. 1:40 remaining. In the corner, Sikora backs his way in, left of the lane. Gives it off to Matson. Matson, stop, pop, 18-footer, short, front rim. Rebound grabbed by Zemer. Zemer pass far side, Lorenz. Lorenz in the lane. Teardrop, short, foul called on the Highliners. Cash Lorenz will go to the line and shoot 2. I believe that's going to be on Sikora. And nope, they're going to give it on Tegan. His first, 3rd team foul. Lorenz to the line to shoot 2. Lorenz with 5 in the quarter, 10-12 for the game. Gets the second. 30s, he did get them both. Yeah, I thought they were a little late on the scoreboard. We're tied at 36. That is our second tie here in the first half. Cutting through, Heck amongst the 4 Squirrels. Ball on the ground, timeout, no, jump ball. It'll go, possession, Central Cass. With 1:12 remaining here in the second quarter, Valley City and Central Cass tied at 36. Far side, Spin move Peterson, baseline shot off the glass too hard. Rebound Christensen underneath. He tried to go back up top and he troubled. And the turnover will give it back over to Valley City with a 1:04 remaining. And bringing the ball up the floor with the left-hand dribble is Bryson Heck. To Doctor, to Heck. Back up top, Matson. Thinking about it. Now we go to the corner, Sikora, left side. Onto the wing, back to Doctor. Doctor cutting through to Zahn. Zahn needs some help on the baseline left side. Gets it off to Heck. Heck, double team there. 8 seconds on the shot clock and then lost the handle out of bounds. And the ball goes back over to Central Cass. 7/10 of a second between game clock and shot clock. Holland will come back in. Christensen will sit down with 35.7 seconds to go in this first half. Squirrels could, for all intents and purposes, go for the last shot. And slowly, deliberately, bringing the ball across the timeline is Zemer. Ronk on the far side. Starts the dribble. 19 on the game clock. Ooh, ball a little bit behind and grabbed there by Zemer. 12 seconds. Zemer, right side, right baseline, top of the key. Runk for three, off the mark. High rebound, saved in by Matson, into the hands of Sikora. Gets it off to Zahn, over to Heck. Off balance shot, it will not count, but it will not go either. Well, nice hustle there by Matson and got the ball to Sikora, but the desperation shot of the horn was a little late. We are through halftime. 2 quarters in the books. Nothing has been decided. Your score at halftime is Valley City 36 and Central Cass 36. We're back with our halftime here from the Hack. This is a Highliner Hoops brought to you again tonight by Ground to Sky Tree Service and by Pucklich of Valley City. Back with our halftime. This is Highliner Hoops on the Highliner Activity Network.
Good luck, contestants.
Back here at the Highlander Activities Center, we are at half. Valley City and Central Cass tied at 36 here in the first half. A couple other scores in single A right now. Beulah, they are leading Dunseith at halftime, 49-22. That game going on in Beulah. And Bertel Beltrami out of Minnesota. The Falcons leading number 5 Thompson, 26-17. That game is also at halftime. Again, maybe the call it the marquee matchup that's going on tonight in Region 1. Northern Cass, they are at Wahpeton to take on the Huskies tonight. And that is number 2 and number 3 in Region 1 play coming into tonight. I'll get you caught up on what else is going on with Highlander activities. Last night, Valley City, they wrapped up the Highlander wrestling team, wrapped up the regular season as they were defeated by Fargo Davies 47-15 in their match last night against the Davies Eagles, ranked number 4 in the state. They're the second team. They'll finish number 2 in the EDC behind West Fargo Cheyenne. But the Highlanders got wind by Simon Trapp, got a tech fall at 107 pounds for the Highliners. And also Colton Griebel, he came up with it was kind of funny. When I've talked with Colton before, those of you that follow Highlander Wrestling maybe have heard us call Highlander Wrestling on the Highlander TV Network before, always said that Brother Coy used to play with his food, if you will, is most of the opponents that he had, he could have pinned in 10, 15 seconds, but he liked to maybe try out things, and he'd get a takedown, let a guy up, get a he would try things before he'd either get a tech ball or eventually would pin his opponent. Colton always said, I don't like to play with my food. I just want to get that match over and done with. Well, last night he played a little bit, but he had a very tough opponent. Took on Cole Savageau, who is ranked number 2 in the state at 139. Colton is ranked number 1, so it could be a precursor of your championship match, possibly at the state wrestling tournament at the end of the month in Fargo. Well, Colton had no problem with Savageau, played with him a little bit, if you will, and won 15-0 and picked up a tech fall for the Highliners. And also another big win for Owen Hunt at heavyweight, as Owen came up, I think this is the second time this year, because Amari Williams was one, that he got a pin over a top 5 ranked wrestler. Gus Wehrmeyer from Davies, ranked number 2 at heavyweight in the state. And right now, Owen is ranked number 8. Owen pinned him and did it rally quick. I think it was 30 seconds in that one. Owen came up with the pin. Those are the 3 gentlemen that won last night for Valley City. Again, they lost the match by a final of 47-15 and finished 4-6 in 5th place in the EDC and 6-9 overall. Next weekend on Saturday, the Highliners will be at West Fargo Cheyenne for the EDC Regional Individual Tournament. The girls will also, they're going to be at Central Cass on Friday, Valentine's Day, as they will have their regional individual tournament. That'll be next Friday, and then the boys will be on Saturday at West Fargo Cheyenne. And speaking of the Highliner girl wrestlers, of course, if you missed it last weekend at the Belle of the Brawl in Castleton, Miley Christensen and Deegan Kirschman came up with their 100th wins of their career. They're now both at 101, and they will be looking to add to that at the regional coming up next weekend. Highlander girls basketball, they continued to roll. They were winners over Lisbon here on Monday night. 64-24 was the final there, and Highlanders dominated from the opening tap all the way through. They only allowed 2 field goals by the Broncos in the entire first half, as Valley City led 46-9 at halftime and went on to win 64-24. Valley City now 16-2 on the year and 9-1 in Region 1. They have not clinched that top spot in Region 1 yet, as right now behind them at 7-2 is Kindred, and Central Cass is 3rd. And matter of fact, the Highlanders will host the Squirrels here on Monday night. Should be a good one. The Squirrels are 12-6 overall, and that will be coming up, I think, 6-4 in region play, 12-6 overall. That'll be coming up Monday night here at the Hack, as Valley City will be hosting Central Cass. So that's what's going on with other Highliner activities here this winter. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll take a look at our first half numbers and get ready for the start of the second half. The Highliners and the Squirrels tied at 36 here at halftime. And this is Highliner Boys Basketball on the Highliner Activity Network. Well, take a look at those first half numbers for Central Cass. Cash Lorenz leading the way with 14 points. Easton Holland has 12 points. They're the double figure scorers. Brody Runk has 5, 3 from Andrew Zemer, and Keegan Peterson with 2. For Valley City, they've got a couple players in double figures. Mike and Matson with 10. Bryson Heck with 10. 6 from Ben Doctor, 6 from Jack Dieterle, and Andrew Sikora and Tegan Zahn each have 2. So at that pace, the formula for a win for Coach McDaniel could come to fruition, where 4 of his 5 starters, Matson, Heck, Doctor, and Dieterle, all get to double figures, and the combination of Andrew Sikora and Tegan Zahn reach double figures. And he said that is a key to victory for the Valley City Highliners. 36-36 is your score. And it will be Highliner ball to start things here in the third quarter. Foul trouble in that first half. Andrew Sikora and Jack Dieterle each have 2 for Valley City. Jackson Haug off the bench had 3. And Aiden Wunderlich, along with Easton Holland, each have 2 for the Squirrel. Dieterle, Matson, Zahn, Doctor, and Heck, the 5 on the floor for Valley City. And the starting 5, Runk, Lorenz, Zemer, Peterson, and Holland for Central Cass. There's that drive on the baseline right off the get-go. Heck scores to start things here in the third quarter. 38-36 Highliners. We had 6 ties in that, or 6 lead changes in that first half, and 2 ties. Biggest lead for the Squirrels is 22-17. Three-pointer, Holland from the corner knocks it down. Easton Holland hits a triple, his third. He's got 15. And there is lead change number 7 here in this one, 39-38. Biggest lead for Valley City. They were at 5, 31-26. Three-pointer, Matson, far wing, rattles no. Rebound, Dieterle, up and good. Jack with the putback. That's his first rebound, and he gets the putback. He's got 8. And leapfrog we go. Lead change 8, 40-39, Valley City. Top of the key, Lorenz. Dribbling in, right side, hands it off to Peterson. Backdoor pass, Runk, reverse layup, no. And Heck will get the rebound, his 4th. And Runk is holding his nose, and there's going to be a injury timeout. Runk got hit in the schnoz, and so he is going to sit down. Trainer Tabitha Muncie is heading in his direction with her nosebleed kit. Inbounds of the Highliners, Matson. He'll come across the timeline. Mike at the logo. Gives it off to Heck, top of the key. Heck, Dieterle. Wing, Heck, three-pointer right side. No, missed everything. Goes out of bounds. It will be Central Cass ball. 6:42 to go in the quarter. Valley City leading 40-39. Zemer, baseline jumper, fade away, good. Andrew Zemer with 5. And another lead change, 41-40. Zahn, right of the lane, in the lane, shot blocked by Holland. Zemer grabs the loose ball. He's got 3 Highliners chasing him. Layup, no. Dances on the rim, comes off. Holland rebound, put back, nope. And that's a rebound for Bryson Heck. Here come the Highliners back to the way. All the way down, Matson, layup, good, count it. He's fouled, he'll go to the line, and a chance at the normal three-point play. Foul going to be called on Keegan Peterson. That'll be his first team foul. And Matson with 12 wants to make it 13 as he goes to the line. He is 4 for 6 at the line here this evening. 3 rebounds, 1 helper. Doesn't get it. Rebound grab by Wunderlich. 4 of 7 at the line for Matson. Normally he's deadly. Left of the lane, Zemer underneath, Wunderlich for the easy 2 for Aiden. 43-42. Stop me if you heard this. We have a lead change. On the far wing, Doctor. Top of the key, Zahn. Back to Doctor. Entry pass, Dieterle. Baseline, strong move, no. Rebound, Matson. Turn on off the glass, nope. Rebound, Dieterle, up off the glass, nope. And another rebound taken down by Zemer. Well, they got the opportunities, just couldn't get the ball to fall. Here's a shot by Lorenz. Hits off the rim, high off the backboard, can't get it to go. Heck will grab his 6th. Back to the way comes Bryson Heck for the Highliners. Heck here on the near side, circles up top of the key. Now picks up the dribble, lobs it inside for Dieterle. Gives the cutter through Matson, and he missed the layup. And you don't miss those all the time. Zemer into the front court. No look pass, knocked away. Should have looked. Rebound, or the loose ball picked up by Doctor. Now Finn will bring the ball up the floor. Pass near corner, Zahn. Onto the wing, Dieterle lines up the three-pointer. Off the rim, rolls off, no. And Peterson controls for the Squirrels. They want to slow things down just a smidge. 43-42, advantage to Central Cass. 4:45 remaining here in quarter number 3. Here's Lorenz, hands it off to Zemer. Zemer on the right elbow. Out of the wing into the corner, Peterson down low, Wunderlich working against Dieterle. Back up top, Holland for 3, good. Easton Holland, the lefty, knocks down another 3-ball. Second of the quarter, he's got 18 points, 46-42. Squirrels by 4. Underneath is Dieterle, but before the shot, foul called. And that foul is going to be called on Holland. That is his 3rd, second team foul. Runk will check back in. Haug will check back in for Coach Norman and Central Cass. Doctor with the inbounds. Near corner, Matson. Puts it off to Heck in the lane, surrounded by 3 Squirrels, and Runk took it away from him. Jump ball, possession to Central Cass. That'll bring Christensen back in, and Holland will sit down. Squirrels leading 46-42 with 4:14 to go here in this third quarter. Zemer into the front court to Lorenz, top of the key. Right side, Runk. Free throw line, left of the lane. Picks up the dribble to the free throw line. Christensen got it to Zemer. He's back up between the circles. Right hand dribble. Back here, circling around Lorenz. Spin move, right of the lane, shot up, rolls off. Rebound, Haug had it. Loose ball picked up by Matson. Mike and Matson coming down. Euro step in the lane, runner, no. Gets his own rebound, back up, no. Tipped there by Heck, then he'll grab it and go into the far corner and restart. Underneath, Dieterle and whistle. And we have a foul again before the shot by Jack. That's going to go again. It's Haug, his 4th. He just came back in, and he picks up his 4th. Well, now they're going to say that was on Christensen, his 1st. Either way, it's a 3rd team foul. Here's Doctor. Dribble drive. Doctor goes up. Off-balance shot. No. Christensen grabs the rebound. Couldn't tell if that was a 1 or a 2 that Ron Nudell was holding up when he was showing the scoreboard, the scores table. Runk driving in against Dieterle, and now Jack just picked up his 3rd. That's the first team foul in Valley City here in the second half. Before the shot. 3:15 to go. 46-42. Central Cass leading. 10-6 in the quarter for the Squirrels. Runk inbounds it. Lorenz, right wing 3. Front rim, off the backboard. Heck grabs his 8th board. Bryson will bring it up the floor. Top of the key, Dieterle. Cutting through, Matson in the lane, layup, good. Matson with 14, 46-44, Highliners down 2. Now gets it off to Lorenz. Lorenz baseline, all the way down, he stepped out of bounds, yep. Official right there. And now we have an official's timeout. And checking something at the scorers table. 2:48 left to go here in the third quarter. Sikora checks back in for Valley City. Heck with the inbounds. Doctor in the backcourt, back to Heck. Highliners with a chance to tie or take the lead. Heck into the front court, behind the back dribble. Left elbow, top of the key, Doctor. Back to Heck. Looks for the entry pass, not there. Sikora, left, right wing three, good. Andrew Sikora checks in and knocks down the three ball. He's got 5, and there's your lead. 47-46, lead change number 10. 2:20 remaining, into the corner. Christensen for the Squirrels. Cutting through, Haug back up top of the key. Haug has the ball knocked away. Matson with the steal. Matson being chased. Layup, good. Matson with the steal and the transition bucket. He's got 16. 49-46 Valley City as we close in on 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Here's Peterson. Picks up the dribble on the left side. Goes back up top, Lorenz. Off the elbow, strip. Oh, there's number 4 on Dieterle. Jack just picked up his 4th personal foul. Team foul number 2 on the Highliners. Zahn in, Dieterle out. Zahn was already at the scorer's table. Zemer and Holland check back in for Central Cass. Valley City on a 7-0 run here, lead by 3. Haug comes across the timeline. Free throw line extended, right side, Runk. Back up, Haug, left side, he goes up top. Driving in the lane, dumps it off Runk. Double pumps, goes up, no. Matson grabs his 6th rebound, gives it off to Heck. Heck starts up the floor for Valley City. Circles around on the wing, gives it to Doctor. Doctor near side, Zahn in the corner. Teagan, stop, pop, 17-footer, knocks it down. Zahn with 4. Like I said, he loves that baseline jumper. 5-point lead for the Highliners. Right now, they are on a 9-0 run. 51-46, 1:14 to go, third quarter. On the baseline, Zemer. Pass on the wing. Holland driving in, goes up with the left hand, good. Easton Holland, he's got 8. He is just a sophomore. We got to deal with him for 2 more years. Here's a drive by Sikora. No, but a foul called. And Andrew will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. So that will be the 4th team foul on the Squirrels. And number 2, Zemer. Sikora 0 for 1 at the line, 5 points. Gets the first one. 52-48 Valley City. 59 seconds to go. Holland comes out. Christensen back in. The lefty free throw. Good. Friendly roll there. 5 in the quarter, 7 in the cane for Sikora. 53-48 Valley City. Final minute, third quarter. Up top, Peterson. Dribbling in, left the lane, lost the dribble, rolls out of bounds, and Highliner ball. That'll bring Wunderlich to the scorer's table. Aiden will check in, the 6'7 junior. And he will come in. And here's Matson for Valley City. He'll bring the ball across the timeline on the far side. Works it up top, gets it off to Heck. Heck, free throw line extended, left side. Top of the key to Doctor. Baseline jumper, Zahn, that's his spot. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound, Sikora. Sikora gives it off to Doctor. Up top, Heck for 3. Back iron a little too hard. And then Wunderlich controls the rebound. And back the other way come the Squirrels. Trailing by 5. Here's Zemer. Shot clock off. 10 seconds to go here in this third quarter. And we've got a 3-second violation called against the Squirrels. So the turnover gives the ball back over to Valley City. So the Highliners now can go for that last shot. Doctor, he'll bring it up the floor. Across the logo. All the way down at the horn. The floater by Finn Doctor. And the Highliners will head into the fourth quarter with their biggest lead of the game. It's Valley City 55 and Central Cass 48. We're back with more Highliner hoops here from the Hack and Highliner basketball, brought to you tonight by Ground to Sky Tree Service and by Pucklich of Valley City. We're back with the fourth quarter. This is Highliner basketball on the Highliner Activity Network. The Highliners will have it to start things here in the final quarter, leading 55-48. That 7-point advantage, the biggest of the game, as the Highliners ended the quarter with a 13-2 run. Here's Heck driving in off the bounce pass from Matson. He's got the bucket, and he will go to the free throw line. First foul of the quarter on Central Cass, and for Wunderlich, his third. Matson 1 for 2 at the free throw line. Now 2 for 3. He hits that one. 15 points for Bryson Heck. 58-48. Holland, turnaround shot off the back iron, drops it through. Holland with 22. 58-50 Valley City. Far side, Zahn. Onto the wing, Heck. Left side, past the arc, deep. Now up to Zahn, top of the key, Matson. Matson driving in, layup, no. Rebound on the floor. Loose ball picked up by Zemer. Pass, near side. Heck with the intercept. And he turned the ball over. He had two teammates on a 2-on-0 on down the court on the outlet, and he turned the ball over. So the Squirrels will get the ball here on the near sideline. (58-50) Valley City. Their biggest thing again, just that 10-point lead that he just had. Zemer, Runk. Baseline cut off by Zahn. Up top, Holland for 3, off the mark. Rebound, Matson grabs his 7th. Far side, Heck into the front court. Heck, Doctor, front of his own bench. Up top, Zahn. Zahn from the free throw line, 15-footer, too hard. Off the back iron, Runk grabs the rebound and brings it up the floor. Far side, Lorenz for 3, off the mark. Rebound grabbed up by Heck, his 9th. Bryson now will come across slowly as he saw that it was a 4-on-5. Now he had to wait for Sikora. Here's Doctor, far side. Back up top, ball stolen by Zemer. Zemer's got 2 Highliners chasing him, gets them both in the air, missed the layup. Holland grabs the rebound, falls down, kicks it off to Lorenz. Baseline jumper good, and are going to call a foul against. They're going to count the basket by Lorenz, which gives him 16. And the foul is going to be called on Wunderlich, his 4th, after the shot. So his 4th second team foul. 58-52 Valley City. 6 minutes, 20 seconds to go, 4th quarter. Doctor, far wing. Goes up top of the key, Heck. Left-hand dribble, off to Doctor, just off the elbow, back up top to Zahn. Zahn to Doctor. Doctor on that wing, directing traffic. Up top to Dieterle, now to Zahn, to Matson. Gets his man in the air, shot blocked from behind, out of bounds. It will stay with the Highliners. Oh, they're going to call a flop on Matson. So a flop called on Mikan, and that's going to be a warning, and that's going to give the ball to Central Cass. Now it should still be Highliner ball because it was a warning. And the officials are chatting about it because it was going to be Highliner ball because the block went out of bounds. But then they called the flop, and it's still going to be Highliner ball. It was just a warning, not a technical, not a infraction. And that's what is being discussed. And now Coach Norman wants a discussion with the official, but he's not going to win it. Highliners will get the inbounds on the baseline. Doctor. Into the corner. Dieterle, Matson. Up top, Zahn. Back up top to Doctor. Doctor circles around. Into the corner, Zahn. Back to Doctor, right wing. Splits through a double team. Layup, no. And Finn is going to go to the free throw line and get a couple of charity tosses. That's going to be the 3rd team foul on the Squirrels. This one will go against Runk, his 2nd. Finn at the line for the first time. 8 points, 1 assist. Nope on the first. And free throws bugaboo tonight for Valley City. Second one is on the way. No. Runk controls his third rebound. Here come the Squirrels, trailing by a half dozen. Runk to the free throw line. Back to Lorenz. To Holland. Holland driving through. Left corner, Peterson for three. No. Off the rim. Sikora grabs the rebound. And Andrew gives it off to Matson. Near sideline, brings it up the floor. Matson to Zahn on the baseline. Up top, Sikora for three. Nope, too hard. Long rebound. Grabbed there by Lorenz. And Cash will bring it up the floor as Heck will get ready to check in. Next break for Valley City. Here's Peterson driving in right hand. Good. Keegan Peterson with 4. 58-54. That will bring Bryson Heck in after the ball knocked out of bounds and brings a whistle. And sitting down will be Sikora. 4:59 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Valley City leading 58-54. 6-0 run right now for Central Cass. Matson into the front court. Far side, Doctor. Hands it off to Heck. Heck up top, Doctor. Near side, Dieterle. Top of the key, Zahn. Zahn driving in, goes up off the glass too hard. A rebound grab by Runk. Squirrels back the other way. Far side, Runk to Cash. Lorenz gives it back off to Runk. Driving it against Dieterle. He's got to be careful because he's got 4 fouls. Got him to miss the shot, grabbed his third rebound. Here's Heck. Heck all the way down. Heck, scoop shot, and they're calling an offensive foul on Bryson Heck. That'll be his first. Team foul number 1 on Valley City here in this fourth quarter. And we've got a timeout taken by Coach McDaniel, and this will be a full timeout with 4:21 left to go here in this fourth quarter. Valley City, they are leading 58-54. This is Highliner basketball on the Highliner Activity Network, brought to you tonight by Ground to Air's Tree Service and by Pucklich of Valley City. Take a look at some other scores in single A going on this evening. Kindred, early second quarter, they lead Oak Grove 33-14. And with just starting the second quarter, Fertile Beltrami leading Thompson 31-28. Belva, they lead Nedros 46-17 at half. Starting the fourth quarter, Stanley leading Hazen 53-30. Beulah, they're on top of Dunseat 75-37 late in the game. That game going on in Beulah. Here, Valley City up 58-54. It's a 6-0 run right now by the Squirrels and cut that lead down to 4 after the Highlanders reach their biggest lead at 58-48. And Central Cass will have the ball as we come out of the timeout. Zamer will bring the ball across the timeline with the right hand. Stop the dribble. Sends it off to Haug. Catch Lorenz. Runk. Our side, Holland. Lorenz from the right wing. Into the corner, Haug. Back to Lorenz. 10 on the shot clock. Holland in the lane. Spins through. Right hand, left hand. No. Rebounds. Zahn had it. It was knocked away into the hands of Runk. He gets the layup. He's got 7. And it's now an 8-0 run for the Squirrels, 58-56. Highliners, 3:40 remaining, fourth quarter. Up top, Matson. Far side, Zahn. Baseline, Dieterle. Heck. Dieterle in the lane. Nice move. In for 2 for the big fella. He's got 10. Fourth assist for Bryson Heck. Highlanders back to 4, 60-56. Holland, watched by Heck. Behind the back dribble. In the lane, turnaround, fade away. Too hard. Rebound, Dieterle. Back to far side, Matson into the front court. Matson on the far wing. Gets it up to Heck. Heck, left side, past the arc. Gives it at top of the key to Doctor. Doctor to the cutter. That's Dieterle. Up top to Zahn. Here near side, Matson. Matson to the free throw line. 15-footer, line drive, shot, no. Rebound grabbed by Holland. Squirrels back the other way, trailing by 4. Timeout, Matt Norman of Central Cass. It's going to be a full timeout with 2 minutes, 45 seconds left to go here in this fourth quarter. 60-56, Valley City by 4. Beulah, they've defeated Dunseat tonight, 79-39. Stanley over Hazen, 53-30. That game starting the fourth quarter. Midway through the second quarter, Myrtle Beltrami over Thompson, 35-28. 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Kindred leads Oak Grove, 38-14. Wapiti and Northern Cass have yet to start. Highliners will be at Northern Cass coming up here next week. It'll be a girls and boys doubleheader up at Northern Cass. That'll be on Thursday the 13th. The girls at 6, the boys at 7:30. .245 remaining in this one in regulation. 60-56, Valley City up by 4. Central Cass with the ball. In the backcourt, Zemer. He'll come across the timeline, right-hand dribble. Crossover to the wanted baseline, can't get that. Now to Lorenz, right wing 3, no, short. Dieterle grabs his 5th rebound. He'll get it off to Matson, he'll start up the floor. Mikan across the timeline to Zahn. Zahn gives it back to Doctor. Doctor right side. Up top the key to Zahn to Matson. Far corner Dieterle. Entry pass Heck. Heck, step back. Entry down low. Dieterle stronger the hole for 2. Dieterle strong inside. He's got 12. 62-56 Valley City. It's a 2-possession game. Driving all the way through Runk for the easy layup. Again, Dieterle's got to be careful, so they're going to take advantage of it. 9 for Runk. 62-58. Highliners lead still at 4. Here's Matson. Doctor. Left corner 3. Off the rim. And then rebound number 5 for Holland. He'll bring it into the front court. Easton. Baseline left. Into the corner. Lorenz. Watched by Doctor. Fadeaway shot hits the top of the backboard. Bounced off Zahn. And into the hands of Matson for his 8th rebound. He controls and brings it up for Valley City. And Matson, free throw line. Through a double team was Dieterle. He got through the double team, and before he could drive for the easy layup, a reach and foul called against the Squirrels. That'll be their 4th team foul, number 3 on Runk. Wunderlich will check in with his 4 personal fouls. Matson will trigger the inbounds for Valley City. They lead by 4 with 1:20 remaining. Entry pass to Dieterle. Skip pass to Zahn up top. Doctor, Dieterle, 1 dribble, Heck. On the left wing, skip pass, Doctor, right of the lane. Now he's going to bring it out. 20 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to milk it here as we approach 1 minute left to go here in this fourth quarter. Doctor wanted baseline, cut out there by his own man. Now gets it off to Heck. Heck in the lane. Shot, good, count it, fouled. He'll go to the line. Well, Bryson Heck a chance at the 3-point play. That foul called on Wunderlich. That is number 5 on Aiden. So he fouls out with 2 points, 2 rebounds. So Bryson Heck at the free throw line. He is 2 for 3 tonight. 17 points. 18 points. As he knocks down the free throw, and the Highliners up. It is a 3-possession game, 65-58. Shot didn't go there by Zemer, and it rolls out of bounds. Last touch by Valley City. 46 seconds remaining, nearly a goaltend too on Dieterle. Inbounds will be on the baseline. Brought in Peterson. Top of the key, Lorenz, long 3 off the front of the rim. A rebound, Dieterle controls for Valley City. He outlets it to Doctor, up ahead to Zahn. Zahn into the front court. Zahn, double team, gets it off to Doctor. Doctor gets it over to Dieterle for the lay-in. Dieterle with 6 in the quarter, 14 for the game. 3-pointer, Runk near wing off the rim. Rebound grab by Peterson, wanted to go back up, and a foul going to be called on Valley City. That'll be on Jack as he heads to the bench. That is number 5 on Jack, but he finishes with 14 points, 6 rebounds tonight. 6 of those points coming in the fourth quarter. Keegan Peterson is at the line now for the Squirrels. 67-58 Highliners. Peterson free throw, good. He has got 5. 67-59. Free throw? No, yeah, it did bounce back through. 67-60. Here's Doctor in the backcourt. 15 seconds to go. Doctor falls down. Peterson grabs the loose ball, takes it off the glass for 2. 67-62. We're going to have a foul, and Heck was tied up in the corner. Had a couple of Squirrels there. And they're going to give this one to Brody Runk. That'll be his 4th. That will send Bryson Heck to the free throw line. The Highliners, looks like they are going to come away with a big Region 1 win tonight against Central Cass. Free throw up and good. 68-62, 2-possession game. This one will make it 3. And it does. 7.8 seconds to go. Highliners up 69-62. Peterson, Holland, underneath, reverse layup, good. And they do not need to inbound it, and Valley City picks up the win tonight. Your final score, Highliners 69, Central Cass 64. We're back with our postgame here from the Hack as the Highliners pick up the big Region 1 win tonight. And coverage of Highliner Hoops here from the Hack brought to you tonight by Ground to Air Tree Service and by Pucklich of Valley City. Back with our postgame. This is Highliner Hoops on the Highliner Activity Network. Let's take a look at our final numbers in this one. First for Central Cass, leading the way, Easton Holland, he had 24. Cass Lorenz had 16. Brody Runk had 9. 8 from Keegan Peterson. 5 points from Andrew Zemer. 2 points from Aiden Wunderlich for the total of 64. They had 20 in the first quarter, 16 in the second, 12 in the third, and 16 in the fourth. Valley City, 3 players in double figures. Bryson Heck led the way tonight with 20. Micah Matson finished with 16, 14 from Jack Dieterle, 8 from Finn Doctor, 7 from Andrew Sikora, and 4 from Tegan Zahn for their total of 69. 17 in the first quarter, 19 in the second, 19 in the third, and 14 in the fourth quarter. So the Highlanders now 3-1 in Region 1 play. They are 8-5 overall. Central Cass falls at 2-5 in Region 1 play, and they are 4-10 overall. So coming up next for Valley City for the boys, they got Kindred coming up right back here at the Hack next Tuesday night. The Vikings will be in town, and that'll be again, of course, the Vikings ranked number 1 in Class A in boys basketball. And the girls, next up for them, they have got Central Cass here at the Hack next Monday night. So we have another busy week next week, as we'll have girls on Monday and then the boys on Tuesday here next week. And then the girls will have another game coming up on the 14th on that Friday. Final score tonight, the Highlanders win it 69-64. My thanks to our sponsors tonight, Ground to Air Tree Service, and of course to Pucklich, both of Valley City. And of course Ray Nelson, our technical director, executive producer, and camera operator here tonight. And of course all of our listeners and viewers up and down on the Highlander TV Network. We do appreciate you joining us here on this Friday night. The Highlanders coming up with a big win tonight in Region 1 play. Final score, Valley City 69 and Central Cass 64. Until next time, Paul McDonald saying thanks for joining us and so long from the Hack.